Hello and welcome to The Sun Down Under, the podcast from The Sun coming live to you from Australia's Gold Coast. My name's Ellie Henman, I'm The Sun Showbiz News Editor, and I've got a lot of gossip for you today. So the riddle of Jamie Lynn Spears and Dancing with the Stars has been solved. So you'll have noticed, obviously, we know Jamie quit the jungle. She was just in floods of tears. Fred said she'd been sleeping for 18 hours a day.
Antics.
Lazy, in my opinion, but maybe it was the jet lag. Who knows? And ultimately, so she quit the jungle, headed back. Now, before going into the jungle, she was a contestant on Dancing with the Stars, which is the American version of Strictly Come Dancing. She didn't do that well. She crashed out in week 2. And then she did a deal with ITV to come and do the jungle. Now, after she left the jungle, she flew back to America and then she appeared in the finale. And a lot of fans were like, that seems awfully convenient. And Jamie posted a picture with her professional partner and just said, you know, I'm still not feeling 100%. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I've got to come back and support my man. And obviously the cynics within all of us were like, well, why on earth? It didn't really seem to make any sense. So I put some calls in yesterday and had a chat with a few people in the know. So it is a fact that if you are a contestant on Dancing with the Stars in America, you have to go to the finale to get paid. So it seemed to me at the time, I thought, oh, okay, so she's clearly gone and, you know, had a payday. She knows she's got to go back to get her fee for that. But then, plot twist, it turned out that she was given special dispensation by the broadcasters, there's ABC out there, who allowed her to actually go and do I'm a Celeb. So Jamie Lynn is very, very savvy and ended up basically getting 2 paydays for 2 TV shows she was barely in. So ultimately, she didn't have to go back to the finale of Dancing with the Stars to get her fee. It was already booked in. I mean, her agent deserves a pay rise because that's the easiest money Jamie Lynn Spears has ever earned. And now she's absolutely laughing all the way to the bank. And maybe I'll give them a call. I'm clearly in the wrong job. So it's been a pretty emotional series so far. Obviously, Nigel, aside from his bottom, we're now seeing a sort of emotional side. And it's getting to that point in the camp where everyone's starting to really miss home. And I have some excellent news because for the first time in 5 years, ITV are bringing back the amazing Friends and Family reunion. So we will see in the next episode, the 5 remaining stars will be in camp and they have no idea. So today, this morning, at my time, Friends and Family are being shipped into the jungle to surprise them. So you'll remember the last time we saw this on screen was in 2018 with Harry Redknapp and Sean. And it was that amazing thing where he's pottering through the forest looking a bit lost, bless him. And then he just sort of bumps into Sandra. And it was the most lovely moment. There wasn't a dry eye in the house and Harry was in floods of tears. It was just one of those really amazing TV moments. So because of COVID and issues around that, they've obviously had to bubble for so long. They haven't been able to do that. But now they're actually free to do it again. So the celebs are going to get a real shock. So they will basically be in camp and all of them will be tasked to go out in different directions. They'll have no idea what's coming. And it's going to be absolutely amazing. So, for example, Rochelle Humes is here for Marvin. He will be seeing her and he has no idea this is coming. So he'll be wandering into the forest doing a Harry and we'll have his sand moment with Rochelle, which will be lovely. Same with Tony Bellew and his wife Rachel. It's going to be really special. Obviously, Nigel Farage. Is it going to be Law Ferrari or is it going to be his daughter? Now, I think it will be his daughter because it'll be really emotional and it'll be really interesting on Nigel for viewers to see him in that role. If it is his daughter, obviously we don't know him as a dad and he's very private about his family life because of obviously how divisive he is. He knows not many people like him. So he tends to keep that side of his life incredibly private. So it's going to be really revealing to see Nigel being emotional and being a family man. I mean, I can't wait. And I'm a big blubberer. So I'll have the Kleenex out when I'm watching that episode. So Nick Pickard was a 4th celebrity out and I headed down to the hotel yesterday to have a chat with him. And forget Ozempic, forget the fat jabs. The diet is rice and beans. That man looked so thin. I gave him a hug. Luckily, he'd had a shower by that point, so he didn't smell of offal. I have to say, You look like you've lost so much weight.
1 stone, 3 pounds.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Wow. Which was a nice, and even that though, because they weigh you at certain points there, so just to check things, and when you do certain challenges like the one I did, the crit mixer yesterday, because of the weight restrictions on the thing, they were weighing us for that, and I was trying to look at Paul's little thing, the medic, and they wouldn't show me. But it makes it all the more interesting when you come out. One of the ladies said when I was in there, obviously because you have your medical when you come out, and one of the women said just about what I'm going to eat and drink today. Just be careful, she said, because you have been on a balanced diet. And I said, that's the understatement of the year. You know what I mean? A balanced diet. I mean, starving.
He looks amazing. I mean, talk about George Clooney-ish. I said to him, do the Hollyoaks calendar. He said, no. He said, that time's gone. I'm too old now, which is a big shame for fans of Tony. Hollyoaks is Tony. So yeah, but Nick was on great form. He's lost 1 stone 3 pounds. I mean, this is the diet we should all be doing. You know, I might just live on rice and beans this Christmas. But he was in great spirits. He too, like Fred, had his terrible foot infection. Tony, aside from looking very tanned, had the most horrendous rash. I know he mentioned it in the show, and I talked to him about it, and he showed me this. It was for the Critter Mix trial, where basically he'd been obviously covered in horrendous stuff and cockroaches, and the poor thing had a rash all over his arms, his inner thighs, all over his neck and chest. He says he's been taking antihistamines like sweets to try and get it down. But he was a great chat, and he was really, really revealing. He just told some great anecdotes. He obviously got on really well with Nigel, really well with Sam. There was a great moment, and he talked a lot about food and how hungry they were.
This is how hungry you get. We always have the first portion at dinner and serve it up, and then we have a second portion if there's enough. So in the interim, Tony's messing around, and not messing around, and trying to get something sorted, and he accidentally put he's got big feet, his size 12's right in the food. But
in his food or everyone's
no,
food?
in everyone's
Oh,
food,
God.
right? But all 12 people still queued up for seconds, we queued, and we was like, don't care. And we said that's what we'd have new lows every day, how low we sunk. And we were like, here we go, we've got a bit of crystal, never mind. There's another new low we've all hit today, guys. We've just eaten food that's and those, let's get it right, those boots are filthy.
He was like, it shows the level of starvation that someone's filthy, muddy, dirty boot has gone into our dinner, and every single person wanted seconds. So, you know, mud. I mean, no wonder he had to go to the toilet. He's been eating Tony Bellow's boot juice, poor man. But no, Nick's great. And then I saw him in the afternoon enjoying a beer, and yeah, now just enjoying some Aussie sunshine. So that tan's only going to get better. But I do think we should start campaigning for Tony and Hollyoaks to get back on that calendar, because God, he looks amazing.
The next person to leave I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here 2023 is Danielle.
See you goodbyes, Danielle.
So Danielle Harold has joined Nick now on the outside. She's the 5th star to leave. And it's really sad. I feel like we haven't really seen much of Danielle this series. She's been quite quiet in the background. At the moments we have seen her, she's been absolutely brilliant. And everyone that's come out has spoken so highly of her, just said she's so fun. I mean, Nick said yesterday when she was chief and couldn't do much, she just did everyone's washing. And it's those little moments that obviously has really ingratiated the celebs to her. They all absolutely love her, and it's those little scenes we didn't see. So she met her mum on the rope bridge, and she'll be desperate to get out. I mean, I've been around the hotel, and Pete Wicks, who's here for Sam Thompson, he's really buddied up with Danielle's family. So he's with her mum, her friend, and her stepdad, and they're together all the time. So, I mean, you heard it here first. I smell a romance. Danielle Harold and Pete Wicks. I can just see this happening. But if it happens, you'll hear it here first. Check out The Sun. We're always first to a story, but and they make a lovely couple. Gorgeous Pete, gorgeous Danielle. Think of their babies. It would be lovely. But yeah, something is afoot here. I'm just not quite sure what it is yet. But join me tomorrow. I'll have all more updates, all more gossip. I'll let you know if Pete and Danielle do hook up. Who knows? I mean, maybe only a few hours after meeting, it might be too soon, but stranger things have happened. See you later.